Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. You're watching Morning Cafe. It's Wednesday. We talk matters of the heart, and I want us to shift gears. This two matters, love, of course. We started this conversation at 6 a.m. asking you online, is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should couples share the cost? This conversation, of course, has already sparked debate. The previous conversation and discussion that Fred was having in studio, you had some say it's fair. Only one said it's not, and Fred himself. Lakini, my panel is already here in studio to tell us more. What do they think about the question of the day? So, of course, we welcome you to be part of this conversation on our socials, TV47 Kenya on Facebook and on YouTube, on X, TV47 Digital, and you can tag me as well at @Odida. If you want to call in live, you can be sure to do so as well. There will be a number on your screen very shortly. We'd love to hear from you. Valentine's is just 2 days away. How prepared are you for Valentine's Day? And I'll start from my very far left. Najua ukikaa karibu na host wa inakuangukia tu. Lakini hapana ogopa. Question of the day. Is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should it be a shared cost?
Personally,
just hold your microphone closer to your mouth. It's on?
Personally, I think it's not fair for a man to provide, because nowadays it's about shared responsibility and should be mutual for both of you. So you should share it 50-50 so that, because definitely it's not me loving the girl alone. They should be also appreciating me for loving them. So it should not be based on the man alone. Yeah.
So for you, 50-50, you're okay with also doing house chores, you know, staying at home, sometimes taking care of the kids if you have, you know, just doing everything 50-50. You see, that thing that a woman would have done entirely, mwenyewe ako jikoni every time. So you're okay with doing that as well?
Basically, this is about the concept of love for that day. And remember, we agreed, this is not about responsibilities. Basically, it's about that one day. Definitely, if I do it for that single day, I mean that I'm the only person that I love her, but she doesn't love me back. Yeah, that's my argument.
Interesting. What do you think, Wycliffe, about the question of the day? Is it fair for the men to carry the Valentine spending alone, or should it be a shared cost?
I think like also men are supposed to be treated. Not like only a man is supposed to treat a girl. Let a girl also treat her man. Niambia asubuhi, babe uko wapi? Kuja somewhere. Ni treat. Si eti unipigia simu nikwambie kuja tuende dinner, nimekubaya maybe lunch, tuna tuende dinner. Kwani wewe nipigia simu niambie leo si nikwende hivyo nikubaya hata kama ni dinner. Ama nimechill tu hivi nipate ka surprise pia. Si eti you think it is a man. Everything is a man, is a man, is a man. No.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be the other way around.
Let's hear from Obren. Obren, what do you think? Should it be a man's only thing, or should it be a shared cost?
Okay, we actually lost it when we switched Valentine's from being a day of celebrating love, a mutual connection between two people, to it's like now a performance of spending. So the pressure often falls to the man, where you try to prove love financially other than emotionally.
Yeah.
So I think we should not even be talking about who is sharing the cost, and Valentine specifically is supposed to be love. Yeah.
So it should be shared?
Actually, if it is because of, if you're going to spend, you can share, but it depends on whose the idea was it first to spend.
Oh,
if it is your idea to spend, you should just carry the cost.
What's your ideal Valentine's Day date?
Okay. The ideal Valentine's Day, of course, for me, I'll treat my person. I will want her to feel that she's loved on that day. Because now the society has already set the standard. Now the conditions, now we have to prove it. Like, it's more like you have to make the event to be camera worthy. So
it's like making it look like performative. So sometimes it's not coming from the heart, it's not genuine.
Nowadays it's not, honestly.
Shem, what do you think? Should it be a man's only thing, or should it be a shared cost?
All right, let me pick it from where he's left. Let's first figure it out. Is it a transaction, or is it a relationship?
Love is transactional in 2026.
In 2026, it is a transaction. Being a transaction, we have to commercialize it. So it is going to be Number one, if it is going to happen only once per year, that is on 14th, it is a transaction, number one, because we are having it a day out of 365 days. I'm going to get you those stems of roses and stuff, chocolates and stuff. And then for the rest of the year, I'm going to be absent. So it is a question, number one. Is it a transaction for you, or is it the situation that is supposed to be meant to be?
But let's look at it from a dynamic where you guys have been together for quite a long time. It doesn't mean that I'm sure no one will be with somebody who's always absent for the rest of the year, emotionally unavailable. I don't think somebody will do that. But let's talk about, you've been with this someone for, say, 3 years. Of course, there's some intention to that relationship. Then will you still just say Valentine's a one-day thing, it has to be transactional, then after that, I'm going back to being emotionally unavailable?
Okay. In 2026, when we look at how we are figuring out things, it is a transaction. Let's say you've been together for 3 years, and now 2026 is here, maybe the 4th year. You want roses from me, you want something, you want it to be, as he said, camera worthy. Of course, I can't go and pick morning glory flowers from the fence and come and give you. It is not camera worthy. But from...
You can. Who is setting the rules?
It won't be camera worthy. Because the girls now want, now the buddies, want, oh my God, the roses, now the money bouquets are out. Now they want dollars. Oh my God.
Money bouquets have been cancelled. Right now, money bouquet is not even an issue. Money bouquet, the CBK has already cancelled that. So that's not an issue.
All right. So for me, as a man, I think it is my duty to do such. Again, it is the duty of the girl in that part to also surprise me at times. Let it be two-way, in short. Let it not be I'm the one always doing it. I don't know if you're getting it. So when it is two-way, even today, I can go and get those roses. Even tomorrow, I can make sure there are roses every day in the house for you. But wait a minute. Let it not be a transaction, because when it is one way, it is a transaction. But when it is two-way, at least I'm feeling the essence. I'm feeling the presence.
You will go to heaven. I see your path is nice. you notice I started with the men. Of course, we do have Dr. Julius Kimani as well in studio, but he'll come in later to tell us why we do the things we do, what his take is on the topic of the day. Is it fair for men only to carry the Valentine's burden spending, or should couples share the cost? Brenda, let's now bring in the ladies. What do you think?
Okay. Personally, I'd say that it's a two-way thing. That's my thinking, because maybe I'm old school and I grew up seeing my parents up to date, buying each other presents. And I believe love is something that should be shown every day. It's not just on Valentine's Day. At the same time, it depends on how you two have been treating each other. So that is a day to appreciate each other. So I feel if you've been good to me, why not? Mbona nisirudishe mkono? Yeah? So I feel it should be a two-way thing. It's not only about buying flowers, going for dates. You could buy someone a present. You could maybe give them a good massage. Just a special treatment to appreciate this person, to encourage this person that the relationship is not in vain. And yes, all relationships are an investment. Yeah? Ata tu time yako is an investment. So personally, I think it should be a two-way thing. Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Lillian? Is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine spending burden?
Yeah, for me, they should take the responsibility, because I'll start by quoting the Bible. Actually, it is written, they were mandated to provide. So these people should provide, actually, because for us as ladies, it's not Mungu hakutupatia hiyo kazi sisi kama wanawake. Alituambia kazi yetu ni kufanya nini? Kukaa, kukua submissive. That is the thing. So for them, they should provide because they were mandated at the first time. And then another thing is that kuna vitu mingi sana zenye ladies wanafanya kwa grao yenye wanaume hawajui. Actually sahi nikimwacha kwa nyumba the whole day, haizi fanya kazi ya nyumba yote, kuosha watoto, kubadilisha diaper, kuosha vyombo, doing all those things actually. You see, it's not possible for them. So kuna vitu mingi zenye ladies wanafanya kwa grao zenye wanaume hawa actually akiachiwa afanye hawezi fanya. So the thing is they should provide because actually that is the only way they are, I mean, appreciating me. So he should provide.
The traditional way.
Yes, he should provide.
All right. Interesting. Delvin, is it fair for that to be left only to the men?
Actually, I go with 50-50 at a point.
Delvin.
Because, because love is not all about money. Love is measured through...
Hold it well. Closer to your mouth. Hold your microphone well.
Oh, okay. Love is not all about money, but love is measured through effort, respect, and emotional presence, not the size of the wallet. So, as we grew up, men were taught by the society to be providers, not partners. So, I feel the effort should be from both of you, because it depends. What have you been sharing, and how your relationship has been? Because if you say a man should provide, they feel that that day they feel that is a test, not a celebration. But when the effort is all two way round, they feel that they are part of you. You get? Yeah.
So it should be 50-50 Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Let's hear what the people are saying.
Because this day is to commemorate your love. You know, Valentine will come and go. This is a day.
Yeah.
It's not a day that you spend one day.
So if
but
it's just
what
one day,
matters
you just spend. If it's just one day, what's the problem with just spending?
Like,
one day.
Like, people consider it like most of the ladies consider it that they should be given gifts, but that day should be to commemorate your moments, to remind you your love. Because at the end of the day, what matters is what you share every day.
All right, just hold on to that. Is it fair for the men to carry the Valentine's spending burden, or should couples share the cost? That is the question you're asking this morning, and Fred is on the other side to party feedback. Let's hear what you're saying this morning.
And I saw you struggling because you see a woman saying that it is not fair. But it's the reality. There are women who actually agree with us that yes, it is not fair.
It is fair.
So this is the question we're asking. Is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine's spending burden, or should couples share the cost? Is it fair? Yeah. So we do have some people who've responded via video, and this is what they had to say. Is it fair?
Hello guys, so on this discussion, Valentine's pressure, is it love or financial obligation on men? So I feel like if you're a man and you already feel like it's an obligation, I think you really need to go back to the drawing board.
Valentine's Day should never feel like a receipt. Love is not proven by how much a man spends, but how much consistent and respectful he is every day. When affection is measured in money or material.
Hi, so my view on Valentine's and all this, I'd say that it's more financial pressure, like the society has shaped it. It's more of a
Valentine pressure started in the ancient Rome with Saint Valentine, who was executed for marrying couples in the name of love, not money. The church.
Well, there you have it. Quite a number of people feel it is fair, some not. Keep your views coming. You can send us a video, or you can also continue interacting with the question today we are asking, is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine's spending burden, or should couples share the cost? Remember, underline, is it fair? Is it fair? Anyway, keep interacting with us. Use the hashtag MorningCafe TV47. You can send us your feedback through X at TV47 Digital and on Facebook, TV47 Kenya. Back to you, Anne.
All right, Fred, there's a lovely lady there who's told you if you're thinking about is it fair, and the way you're stressing on that point, you need to go back to the drawing board. Daktari,
yes.
Is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should it be a shared? Because I know you've interacted with a lot of people, men, women who are dating, who are in, in different dynamics. But is it fair from where you sit? Expert perspective.
Now, let me start by saying this. The foundations of Valentine have been depicted to be the man spending most of the times. And that history will not change. It is the way it has been crafted out. But at the same time, we have to realize, even as I listen to these young men and women here, there are two sides. You'll find Valentine will always bring two emotions. There are people who will loathe the day, they hate the day because of what it either did to them or what is likely to happen. And there are those who look forward to the day because they know things are going on well. But I will say this when it comes to love, that you can never love without giving.
To love is to give.
That's the truth.
It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
For God so loved the one that he gave. Yes.
You can't love without giving. And you see, there has to be an initiator of love. If you are the person who is going to marry a lady, it's men are called to love, women are called to submit. So if you're a lover, because that's what we are supposed to be as men, then you have to take the first action of giving. Like I'll give my example. While I was dating my wife.
Yes, the wife.
And my wife. The wife.
Yes.
I took the responsibility. And I took the responsibility out of the joy of knowing what it will do to her. Not as a burden.
Yeah.
The burden was there because you're like, will it be accepted? And I will share a story of the first Valentine after wedding. It was chaotic. Now, the second one, the second thing, after we got married, it has now
Why was it chaotic? Slowly. Why was it? What happened? What did you do wrong? The first Valentine's that we should also know.
I did do wrong. What happened after I got married, the same month I got fired. Not that I left the job, I was fired. Job.
Yes.
I was fired. The thing is, I didn't have money I had spent money for the wedding. I didn't have money to take my wife out for Valentine. But I'm an artist. We were living somewhere around here, Ridgeways. So, because I didn't have money and I'm an artist, as I was walking through the forest, that time Ridgeways, there was a lot of forest, I found a nice tree trunk that had been cut across very nicely. And I saw an opportunity to express my Valentine on that trunk.
Yes.
And I went home, I took a week and painted on it. And of course, I presented it on the Valentine Day. I could see from her eyes, she appreciated my art.
Yes.
But she was like, where am I taking this to? Where am I taking it?
Yes.
Eventually, by the way, it became, we cooked with it.
Yes.
Because it was a very nice whatever. We cooked with it. But I'm just trying to say how there is a pressure. Let's agree there. There is always a pressure on men to perform on Valentine, which sometimes if a man does not have, it can be so judged wrongly. So I will say, it is important to weigh on both sides. You need to understand your dude. If the guy is going through a tough time,
yes,
you need to be easy on him. Because the thing is, the ladies in the office are waiting for the display of the biggest flower that will land on their desks.
Yes.
And if your guy, maybe as he was going home, he just bought, the kawan that are usually the plastic ones that are sold. If that is the one that comes your way, now the love that is displayed is measured as haikufika pale.
But it's the thought that counts.
Your thought, before you express to the entire office that the thought, you will be judged in a funny way. So I will say there is pressure. And I know like this week that is coming, there's a lot of pressure on guys to perform. I met one guy who was living, I think he was in the political, one thing that was happening here. He said, I am a Luo. Tell them.
That is professor.
Tell them, professor. Tell them men should spend.
Yes.
Show yourself like you are worth it. Be like Jesus. He spent all.
Yes.
Spend.
To love is to give.
But if you don't have, don't die trying to get into debt to spend.
Kelvin, what should women do for men on Valentine's Day?
So according to my reasoning, they should also appreciate.
Wewe kama wewe utapenda ukifanywa nini na mwanamke on Valentine's Day?
Personally. So mi nitapenda like appreciate for that good moment, for those good years that we've had together, for every effort that I've tried to make towards our love kukua successful. That is what I can appreciate. That ndio ningependa at least appreciate nayo. Hata pengine amue leo wacha nilete gift. Yeah, it's not all about mimi kila saa because most of the time utapata hata basically unaweza kaa hivi umletee kitu. Yeye hezikaa hivi akuletee kitu.
Really?
That's sure.
Change your women. Change them.
That's sure.
Yes.
So like a lot is expected from you. So hata on your birthday day, you expect your man to bring you a gift.
Yes.
But basically birthday yake utamwandikia paragraphs.
No.
Yeah.
They have to be gifting.
That a lot is expected from us.
Yes.
Yenye hairudishi back to us. So mi naweza sema like hata hiyo siku ajitume because it's about love. Yeah.
Hey, Kelvin has suffered in the hands of love.
Oh my.
It should be a two-way traffic. I think honestly it should be a two-way traffic. But what should women do for men from where you sit, Wycliffe? So that we can get to understand this topic very well. Because it's about the men. Is it fair for the men to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should couples share the cost? Even as you're talking about you sharing the cost, what do you want the women to do for you?
For me, let me say, on that particular day, I will expect a gift maybe from her if she's there. I'll expect a gift. But if that day ends without a gift, I cannot maybe punish her for not giving me the gift. Maybe I'll take it two way around. Maybe she was not having, or she just assumed that I don't deserve that gift. I'll wait. For me, I normally take my birthday serious more than Valentine, because that's the day I will see what value do I play on your side, from your side. So for me, I expect that day my lady to treat me, give me some gifts. I gift her maybe, but it's not a mandatory. It will just come that day. But if I feel like for this day is not that particular special, we just have indoors. We make some fun, some love, everything about that. But about gifts is not just necessary, according to me. It's just ikiwa ni sawa, isipo, but love tu kwanza. Tukumbuke vile tumetoka hizo masiku za nyuma. Tukumbuke hiyo siku kila moment tumekuwa tukishare, whether good or bad, we remember that day. Yeah.
All right, now we're asking the men in studio, what do you want the women to do for you on Valentine's Day? So that you don't feel like it's only you spending, but it's a shared, cost, some sort of something like that. What do you want the women to do for you? O'Brien.
Okay, thank you. Before I just continue that answering, I just want to not let that Lillian's point go scot-free.
Yes.
She said that men nowadays men cannot perform some cause that ladies do back at home. But when you come to talk about the issue of 50-50, nowadays ladies insist on 50-50 on responsibilities. They say like, I'm earning. Maybe sometimes I'm earning more than you. So you can even just wash those utensils in the house. You can even take care of the kids. So men nowadays just do a lot, honestly.
You feel the pressure?
You feel the pressure is so high. And it is like ladies are trying to, it's like they're making the environment sustainable for themselves. We understand that. But the pressure is mostly on men because you have to provide. When we lack in the house, it's not a lady to be blamed. It will be the man to be blamed. And back to this Valentine issue. Personally, I will consider my lady to treat me, but not necessarily. Because if you tell your lady to treat you, me, I'll treat her, I'll give her money bouquet, I'll give her flowers, I'll take her to an expensive restaurant. But what do they give us back? It's nothing other than socks. And pardon my language, inner covers.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's
But
all
now,
they
what
can
do you
bring.
want? You don't want socks. So what do you want women to give you on Valentine's Day?
Okay, at least, okay, not like we're demanding, not like we're demanding for the gifts, but at least make an effort. Socks is something that nowadays is actually 30 shillings.
Yes.
But I've given you a money bouquet of 50,000 and above, but I think it's
So
even
we agree that
usually
this thing is transactional, yeah?
It's totally transactional nowadays.
Lilia, what do you think about gifting men on Valentine's Day? Is it a yes for you or is it an A?
Wamelia sana, wacha niwatetee for the So for me, I think, because ameonyesha effort, at least he has taken me somewhere, we are enjoying, at least I feel like, yes, nafaa ni, lakini sio lazima, but nafaa tu kidogo if maybe for example I can, kama ninaweza, I can gift him something, but kama pia siwezi, I'll appreciate what he's doing for me. Yeah, basically.
So you won't put the pressure on the man that he has to get something for you on Valentine's Day?
No, I won't put pressure on him because sometimes hakuna, so you just have to understand. But inafaa kwa sababu, you know, you should be camera worthy, by the way, because hiyo siku ni siku kubwa sana. So like, okay, if you will not gift me, kuna tu ka part of me yenye itakuwa uchungu because mbona. Yes.
All right. We have Delvin, Brenda, and of course Shem. We'll be coming back to mtuambie your perspective on gifting, if you agree with it. But let's go back to Fred, atupatie feedback. What are the people saying? Is it fair for the men to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should it be a shared cost?
You know, and I think you're missing the point. Hapa women wako na pesa mingi sana. Yeah, women nowadays, this is 2026, they have a lot of money. Hii pesa inaenda wapi? You mean, Oliza, is it fair? Is it fair? The question we're asking is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should couples share the cost? Because we're saying everyone has money. Yeah? Shida si ati kuna pande moja sahi kila mtu. Anyway, let me not give my own opinion. Naburu K. Jaol Naburuk anasema a welcomed thought though late. Pesa ndio imechelewa ama nini imechelewa?
Valentine's
imechelewa. Right. Lugano, at Lugano_Garvis says that will be removing the fun out of the Valentines.
If it's a shared cost.
If it's a shared cost.
The fun, yes.
Wow, okay. So it should be one-sided. The women buy this year, okay. At EM_O_J says love is unconditional. I agree with you. I am OJ. I do agree with you. Ukiendelea hivi utapata kura mwaka ujao. Majimbo at Civil Guy 5 Valentines ni nini? Huyu ako nje. Huyu ako nje hata aelewi ni story gani tunaongea. Right. Probably Annie should ask, because of the spending power. Women have better spending power right now in the city. Mbona ikuwe ni burden ya mwanaume? Is it fair? Karibu nifanye ile shairi. Is it fair? Back to you, Anne.
Fred ameumwa sana with this topic. Is it fair for the men to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should it be a shared cost between you and your partner? Talk to us. TV47 Kenya on Facebook, TV47 Digital on X, and of course, we'll be sure to share more. Fred, naambiwa nirudi kwako, there's more feedback. Give us more.
Watu wanazidi kuongea. Wengine hapa wanasema mambo mengi. Honorable Joyce, ni Gladson Obwamu. Valentine's is a time to spread and share love. It's not a time to just give one side. It is shared responsibility. Hey, Gladson. Kura kwako. Men can take the lead, but women should do like 30, 40, 50% to make the day a success, which includes gifting their men or buying them a meal. Not a big deal. Frank Francis Okanga says, Valentine's shouldn't be a male-funded project. Exactly. Love is partnership, not sponsorship. Romance isn't proven by who spends more, but by mutual effort, intention, and appreciation. Fair relationships normalize shared responsibility, not gender-based pressure. Anyway, drop out wa kindergarten, when you drop out wa kindergarten, nakupita kindergarten, the one who initiates the idea should pay the cost, and I've had that among our panelists in studio. Lillian Sission says they can both gift each other. Valentine's is meant for all of them, after all, so we are all enjoying. What is a big deal? Toa kidogo, toa kidogo. Honorable Rejoice Mudeu says it depends. Though in our context, the Kenyan context, it is normally expected that the man should provide in whatever event. So it's a Kenyan problem. Tunaenda Singapore, wachana sisi. Felix Kipiegon says they should share the costs. Bonaya Humanitarian, they should all prepare and share the burdens of the day. And I agree with this one. Umecheki group wote wanasema share. Anthony Musyoki says, I believe the cost should be shared. Yeah. That love should be mutual.
Yes.
Exactly. Sharing is caring. Back to you, Anne.
To love is to give, Fred. Let's come to you now, Delvin. What do you think about gifting men on Valentine's Day?
For me, it depends. The effort that he shows. The effort that he shows, it's the one to make me, to see if I can gift him or not. Because I cannot just wake up and gift someone who is not even showing at a little effort. It's not all about money. There are other many things that maybe he can show up. So Valentine's Day, it's not all about spending. Commemorate that day. It's about celebrating, not giving the pressure on one side, but to share. To remind you what you share every day. That's the day that it will go. Yeah.
All right, Shem, what do you want women to give you on Valentine's Day?
So for me, just ask, what do you want your money to do for you? A lunch would do me good, and maybe a watch and stuff, just a gift to show that you're really there, you appreciate. And a point that I won't let go from Daktari, that love is to share.
Yes.
If you love me also, just share. Like, provide also. Let it be two-way. That is my point, in fact. So basically, a lunch date would do me good. Maybe a gift to show that you're really there.
What would you do in return?
Of course, the flowers, a trip.
If
money is there.
A trip, now you're talking. Because I was wondering if she pays for the lunch, then, but it's okay. Dynamics are different. Brenda, what's your take on gifting men on Valentine's Day?
I think I'll second Delvin. And mkono mtupu huwa haurambwi, you know? And as women, we mirror everything. So in a relationship, what you do for your partner motivates this partner. So initially, what have you been doing for me, right? How has our relationship been? That depends. Kama umekuwa ukinisumbua, sitakuwa na saiki ya kuku gift, definitely. But if you've stood up as the man, it's not about providing. Relationship entails a lot of things. My emotional needs, psychological needs, physical needs, you know? So if you stood up as a person, as a man, as women, we look up to the man. The man is the one that guides us. And of course, on that Valentine's Day, as women, we always expect maybe to be taken out, to be given maybe a gift, to be surprised in one way or another. But I'm challenging women to ask yourself, what am I doing in return? Am I also motivating this man to do all these things for me? Yeah, so it's a two-way thing. So lakini, kama vile nimesema mkono mtupu haurambwi. Kama hautoi basi hata we mwenyewe utapewa chochote.
Daktari, you know, they say that men are the hardest people to gift. I don't know the people you interact with who come to your office. Usually, what is the discourse about? Because wanasema, you know, a man, for women it's easy. Anataka maua, atafurahi, utampatia kiatu, atafurahi, some very nice heels, some very nice dress, and she'll be happy. What do men want for Valentine's Day?
But men are very simple. The challenge we have, I like what the brother said there. Sometimes you see no thought in what you're gifted. You know, something that can be found, and I respect hawkers, but somebody is passing with socks that are 50. Then you buy like 3 pairs and you package them. And then that is the norm every year. Socks. So that person is not putting effort into thinking.
Yeah.
You know, I think what matters for men, it's not about the size of the gift. But it is the thought behind the gift. To show that you went out of the way to even think outside the box. Sometimes you utapata vest, then you utapata neo socks.
Yes.
Then occasionally you might get a watch. And you see, when you give a man a watch, sometimes he'll also check ni ya bei gani, za kuwa ni kitu ya so tatu, na si mbaya. But it's what I'm simply saying is that men are not complicated. In fact, sometimes you'll find the love language for most men, they are those who love gifts. Like if you come to me, I'm not a person of gifts. If Valentine, nothing happens to me, I'll be okay. Very okay. But if you give me, then think it out. Let it not be something that I can go to the supermarket and run in the last minute and buy it very quickly and come back home wrapped and you say it was a gift. And I say I appreciate my wife because she always thinks it out. But the thing is, we are humans. I would prefer that women would also spend time thinking. You know, it's not, I'm very sure all these ladies here, it's not all of them that love flowers. Si wote.
Right.
Na si wote upenda ma chocolate. Na zingine unapelekwa, you know, let us not put this thing of love into the box of one person. We think the same way. You find out what your partner loves. But there are times my wife has asked me, what would you prefer for Valentine? And I have time to think it out. And sometimes I'll just say, probably a pair of shoes. That will be okay. That will be enough.
It doesn't have to be a surprise.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a surprise. The fact that she's buying it and she already asking the preference, that already tells me that she's thinking about me. But I would say it is very, very important that you do a surprise and find out secretly. Even if you have, find out from buddies, jamaa upenda nini? Usimletee kitu apendi. You know, have you ever bought somebody something alafu they probably is a shoe and they don't wear it forever. So creativity is called for when it comes to relationships. So I will not say that men love this thing. They love being gifted. But because it has always been that we are required to gift ladies, so lazima tunasafa tu silent. Tunakaa tu wacha tu nikuwe mwanaume, nisireceive kitu, na nisiporeceive I'll still be smiling, but I wouldn't have minded.
But actually, sometimes they say that if a woman provides for you men or just pays for things, it takes away that masculine energy that you men have, that, you know, that inbuilt masculine energy, that he takes it away from you. If we go on lunch and I pay for that lunch, if, you know, we do dinner, I pay for that dinner, if we do a getaway and I pay for the whole vacation, then, you know, that's something that's also quite debatable. Then how do we go about that situation?
You have to use a lot of wisdom. When it comes to paying, men, of course, you don't want to go to a restaurant, then you're the one lifting up, well, let your receipt nilipe. No, men don't want to be seen to be that way. But you see the occasions where you're taken out and I even sometimes will say, my wife is treating me.
Yes.
So at that particular moment, I think the pride of being provided for calls for appreciating for that moment. But again, as I said, as men, we are not all the same. There is a man who will not accept at all to be treated on Valentine. So understand your man. If he's the kind of guy who will not allow you to pay, finally don't struggle. Because if you pay for him, then it may end up bringing an imbalance. So the whole thing is all about understanding each other. Yes.
There's a comment I saw just even as you comment about that. He said that one time she paid for her Uber, and since then the man felt like he was a sugar baby to the you know, to the boyfriend. That whole issue about, you know, just providing for men. But how would a woman know you're a provider if you do not provide for small things on Valentine's Day? You are in a relationship, you are looking for commitment. But if you're talking about Valentine's, paying for coffee, you don't want to pay for coffee, you want 50-50. Moving into something permanent, like say a relationship, how would a woman know if she's, you know, being with, or she's, to say me, an a deal na provide a man, if you do not want to provide for such small things? Obren?
Okay, thank you. That's a very nice question. But this Valentine is not just only for the people who are dating. It's also for married people. So if it is provision is just proven on this 14th of February alone, that's not love. That's a different kind of thing. Because I can't provide the whole year. I've been providing stuff for the house, for an upkeep. But when it comes to Valentine's, maybe I'm, like it's Saturday this time, maybe I'm going to church or something.
Yes.
So if I fail to provide on that day, that doesn't mean that I cannot provide.
What if it's a special day for her? It makes her feel special in a certain way.
Well, it is. It is. I know Valentine is very important for ladies. I understand that. And it's not an issue of women versus men here.
Yes.
It's not. So for that day, I'll provide what I can for that day. But that, no matter how little it is, it doesn't mean that that proves my effort in provision in the house. And when you talk about the masculinity, like you said about an Uber, something, a lady paid for an Uber and a man felt like a baby. Okay, where is that masculine energy when you're washing those utensils in the house? Because men nowadays are obliged to even wash the utensils. And when you're having that conversation, we are not talking about masculine energy. But, well, that can be a topic for another day because I don't think you're ready for that.
Yes. Shem, this topic, do you have a problem with providing, just to set the stage for future, future cases of provision? Because this is now a challenge. How will the woman know you're a provider man if you are not providing for small things like Valentine's Day and all?
Okay, let me start from the point of toxic masculinity in the fact of this generation and the year 2026. So you've talked of the case that a lady paid for an Uber and the man was like, no, this is not me. I don't want this. So it is the high time this goes to men. You just get off that toxic masculinity. Because with the kind of girls that we have in 2026, number one, you can do your research. 70 or 80% of them don't want that marriage, don't want that stress. They want to be the rich aunties moving around with German machines and stuff. Yeah. Number two, it is the high time that women having and wanting to get off the traditional way of doing things also have to look at men in the modern perspective. They want men to be left at home, do some chores. Maybe the lady rushed for shopping and stuff. Even for men, it is the high time that you stop figuring me out as a provider and figure me out as a present partner. In short, what I can say. Figure me out as a present partner. I might have, my account might be a little bit low this Valentine's, but maybe next time I might take you around the world for a trip. It is not a matter to prove, in short. It is a fact to show presence.
We have a very little time and I want to divide it equally. But Brenda, would you prefer a man provides during the early stages of the relationship? Does it tell you if this man is a provider or not? Does it give you some sort of security or safety?
Of course, it does. We women are meant to want. Yani, we always want, need, and from my knowledge, there's a difference between needs and wants. So most of the times, it's needs. What do I need from this man? And of course, him providing, it doesn't have to be on Valentine's Day. Inaweza tu kuwa vitu kidogo kidogo. You just see how a man presents himself, vile anafanya, vile anachukulia vitu. Is he waiting for you to maybe pay before he does? Because there are some men, especially in this generation, yeye anakuanga tu ye hana. So now because he has a hint that maybe you have, sasa they take advantage of that. Sadly, they do. So, and that is why I guess women nowadays don't even want to get married, because they've seen what their moms went through. And mostly nowadays, it is the women that are holding these houses. They are paying the bills, doing all that. So for me, of course, if a man provides, then it motivates me into becoming a better person in the relationship.
Calvin, do you feel like your value is measured with how much you spend?
Basically, no. Because,
kusho sawa. Kuna mtu anakustress.
because actually many girls since February began they've started dating, but after 14th itaisha hivyo because sasa watakuwa wanataka hata kupost waonesha watu wengine. So I think me commissioned hapo because I'm not sure if you'll stay after that or you'll go. Yeah.
All right, you're taking it a day at a time. Love it for you. Wycliffe, do you feel like your value is measured by how much you spend? If if your partner is around, do you feel the need to just prove a point? Mwambie, you know me, I have money, I can provide.
It's not all about provision, by the way. It's about the presence of the partner. How am I present to you?
Lakini wanasema mwezi kula presence.
Sasa unajua, okay, kuna ile naweza kupea. Unajua umesema kama inamesha. Naweza kwa kwangu nimekupea atumia iko sawa kwako. Maybe wewe kwako umechukulia like it's not enough. That's why I'm saying let's not show love ama measure love out of provision. Let's share about the presence of the partner. Sasa ndio mapenzi. Juu tukisema mambo na kuprovide, nitakuprovide leo alafu kwanza kesho siko. Niko na mwingine tena na provide mahali. But even the present na kushow love, it will be consistent daily. So let's have that mutual from inside mapenzi. That's what I can say.
All right, Lillian say camera wasn't something in question, right? Umesema Valentine's is camera worthy, nini. But say if cameras were off, would you still want your partner to do something mega for you on Valentine's Day?
Yes, of course I would want. But tunajua the current world that we are living now, lazima kidogo uonyeshe kwamba you're doing something. But actually behind the cameras, I'd still want because what matters actually is venye mimi na feel na venye pia yeye na feel. So even behind the cameras, yes.
All right, Delvin, what's your ideal Valentine's Day celebration? Hapo nimepata off guard. Haujapanga Valentine's?
Of course, I can't announce it, but but me, what I can say is, like, it's.
Unataka tu live life. Do you prefer a man provides for you on Valentine's Day? Say, of course, mnataka kwenda long term. Let me give you another question. You want to take it long term. Will you measure a man's value by how he provides?
Sometimes we say that words are weak, but action defines a person. So, what he shows on the first side, it's what that will keep that thing going. If you come and you're not showing anything or what you want really for that relationship, then that's a send-off.
Daktari, can tradition and modern equality coexist? You know, there are things that used to happen traditionally that are trying to be erased in this day and age. Sasa wanataka 50-50, atake kufully provide, as we've had. Kwanza Shem, nimsikia akisema, for right now it's all about presence, that's all. But can now that tradition and now everything that we're seeing in the modern age, can they coexist?
Yeah, they can. You see, we just need to create a balance. Because what happens, we cannot stick in the old. We have to embrace the new. But at the same time, we have to look deep inside. The way we are wired biologically, psychologically, spiritually, there are things that will change. Women are wired from the inside to receive love. Men are wired on the other side to receive respect. You won't say that now that eventually this will change. Deep inside, it will remain the same. So there are some things that we may not be able to erase completely. And what I say concerning issue of Valentine is a day. But I think people need to avoid the pressure. If you are a gentleman, don't go get a date to take a lady out for Valentine. Hiyo ni kujiumiza. And also, let it be a measure, because if somebody will be so angry with you because you didn't take them out for Valentine, that is also a red flag. That a time will come when you get married to this person, the day you can provide, that is the day they will leave you. So let it be a measure. Let there be no pressure. Ladies, if you're expecting a Valentine, please understand your person. I always say this, men come in different sizes, and life is also in phases. That day, I could not buy a Valentine gift. I took a key branch. But the thing is, today is not the same. So we have to understand the seasons and move with the seasons. And don't bring societal pressure on your relationship. And above all, we need also to be careful, because sometimes the reason why men will gift is because there is another gift they are pursuing.
Yeah.
And so after Valentine, there are so many pregnant ladies, so because that was the target. So you got to be careful. Understand, don't pay such a heavy price for this one day.
So it can't come for free. Unachabure.
Mostly.
But as we wind up, Daktari, why does money carry so much emotional weight in romantic relationships?
No, let's say this. The truth is, even when God said he loved the world, he acted. There was a transaction. There was a price. That's why it says, even we use that term in the Bible, bought with a price. So here on earth, money is what purchases. And it is not the expression of love, but it can become better. When used well, it can actually express love. So money is no bad. Wacha ikuje. Lakini pia tuitumie the right way, not to, kuna wengine wanatumia pesa mpaka wana display vitu, unapeana vitu huko mpaka everybody feels. It's like either you are not a man. The flowers that land, it is okay. Wewe fanya zile vitu unafanya. But at the end of the day, it is the two hearts that know whether this thing is genuine.
So when does it become now an unhealthy pressure?
It becomes unhealthy, like when I said, if you start borrowing.
Yes, debt.
Number two, when you have to conform to the standards of other people. And number three, it becomes unhealthy when your partner now starts throwing tantrums that they did not get this or that. I think we should always understand the levels we are in. Yes.
All right. Do you have feedback for this conversation, Director? All right, this issue on women now having money, we also have money now, we should also be providing equally, giving equally. What do you think about it, Brenda? Should it be a debate that now that women are, I think we are still catching up. We are not there yet when we're talking about, there's still a pay gap in corporate settings, employment. Women are not there yet as compared to how men are with regard to payment. But should that be a debate? Just because women have opportunities now, that now they should entirely be also providers at homes?
I'd say it depends on the kind of relationship, the kind of man you have. There are those men that don't want to be provided for by women, maybe because of past traumas, what they've had, or maybe just him being a man. And there are those that want 50-50. So I believe women are meant to be helpers. Men are meant to be the providers. Men are the head. Tunasema sisi ni shingo, au ni head, right? So we look up to you. And personally, I'd look at my man as the provider and then me as a helper. I could help in many ways, but it doesn't necessarily have to be 50-50. I could help in many ways, financially, yes, emotionally, and other things. And maybe when there's an issue of finances, maybe I could step up from the money that you provide, maybe nime save, nini. So the issue of 50-50 inaleta a lot of conflict kwa sababu, and men, a man love's language is respect. Now, how do you expect me to respect you if I am also providing? Yeah? But if you show me, yes, I'm supposed to be a helper, meaning that I don't feel it should be 50-50, maybe 70-30 or 80-20, something like that. But I should be a helper, not 50-50. Hapo kutakuwa ni kama kuna vichwa mbili zinagongana. So you'll come tell me, mimi nalipa hii na hii na hii, na mimi nakwambia pia mimi nalipa hii na hii na hii.
So there's a competition.
Yeah.
Should that be a debate, Daktari, as we wind up?
No, I think one thing, men are wired to compete. The moment a woman brings in the competition thing, then you'll have a very unhealthy relationships. In fact, that's why you find accidents on the road. Men will compete with each other. They're not going the same direction, but they will be driving and overtaking each other. Simply that's the way men are wired. Now, a woman is called to complement. That's why she talked about the helper. Now, you look at where the man wants to go or where he doesn't want to go, and you try to craft your help towards that direction. Sometimes a man may lack a vision. You can help him to come out with a vision, but don't now capture a vision and compete with him. I have this vision and she have this vision. Then that is not a relationship. That, I think, those are two businesses.
Yeah.
So men, allow them to compete with the world. As a lady, come in and compliment and help him to win. Yes.
All right. Let's get some more feedback. Is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should couples share the cost? Fred.
All right, thank you. And one more time, the question we are asking is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine spending burden, or should couples share the cost? Is it fair? So this is what you're saying. I don't want to say my name. Vinman at Vinny_1. Mimi ata online. Ntarudi on 16th. Sitaki kupigiwa when I'll be enjoying my disappearance in peace. Kuna wale washaanza kuhepa hii maneno. Robert Mbai at Robert Mbai says, it's a love treatment day. Love is made meaningful through giving. He who gives more loves more. It's a natural principle. Huyu ni kama ameingia box yako ana.
Yes.
Baby
at Talibabe 16 anasema, my boyfriend says that it's his job to spoil me. We, sasa nitaanzaje kufunza mtu kazi?
Correct.
Brian at _Brian Corey says, cost should be both sides. Yeah, I agree with you, Brian. I do agree with you. But then again, yeah, I think opinion is split on what should really happen. But what do you think? This conversation will definitely continue online. Ngilo Matesha says it's a two-sided game, but also depends on the agreement between the couple. Na mfuko pia, mfuko pia na mata. Kama uko na doko niliko mbona usitoe. Faith Wangoi, the man, but gifts are allowed to both parties. Wamboi Mwangi, vitu zingine si must imagine. Love should be there daily, not once a year. Aki Wamboi na kufeel. Evans Muimi, Valentine's so girlfriend's day, my people. Yeah, it is a girlfriend's day. And John Moredi says, it depends. It depends on what? It depends on a lot of things. So that's your feedback. This conversation will definitely continue online. Is it fair for the man to carry the Valentine's Day spending burden, or should they be sharing?
Of course, it's a split discussion. Is it fair?
Mimi nimeuliza, is it fair?
Na wewe unaonaje, is it fair?
Watu wa share. Mimi na agree na watu wanasema share, ama ni aje? Yes, ndio bana.
Lakini kuna mtu anakataa na sharing. We are okay with also gifting on Valentine's Day.
What is love?
See, love is to give.
Yeah.
See, we are okay with that.
Love means you give me and I love you, I give you. Then, see, we're good to go.
To love is to give. That is the conversation you're having this morning. We can continue this conversation. Of course, let's continue. In fact, not we can. Is it fair for men to have the financial burden entirely imposed on them on Valentine's Day, or should it be a shared cost? TV47 Kenya?
Yes, remember to use the hashtag Morning Cafe TV47. TV47 Kenya on Facebook. It's TV47 Digital on X. You can tag us as well. Mine is at Fred Indibuli on X.
At @Odida. Asanteni sana. Ladies and gentlemen, for coming for us to have this conversation. Is it fair? It is? All right.
However you choose to do it, have a lovely Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.